Mama June, a family crisis. Concerns Justin, will June have another relapse? Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. It appears from the upcoming Mama June family crisis preview video that June Shannon's expectations are not being met. She then returns to some of her previous addictive behaviors in order to cope with her misery. Justin Stroud, her spouse, is disturbed about this. Mama June. Justin Stroud is alarmed by June Shannon's coping strategies. June Shannon claims that she is rejected. She is attempting to mend the strained bonds between herself and her daughters. But she's not winning anything yet. All she wants is for them to be a family once more because she feels that they have been gone from her life for far too long. The Mama June family crisis actress appears nervous while having supper with her husband and keeps checking her phone. The reality TV star recently suggested to her daughters via text that they spend a weekend together in family therapy. She shares her feelings with Jessica Shannon, Alana Thompson, Lauren Efard, and Anna Cardwell, her daughters. She informs her daughters in a heartfelt note that she wants things to be different. She assures them that despite their imperfections as a family, they have always remained close. They strike up a meaningful discussion. She tells him that she feels like eating her feelings because she can't stop waiting for a response. After that, she places an order for 6 chicken wings, a strip steak with fries, and mozzarella sticks. He seems a little taken aback. The waitress tells Justin as she leaves that she may order additional food as she hasn't completed perusing the menu. Justin of Weave continues to be the voice of reason. When their meal is served, June of Mama June family crisis tells her husband what's on her mind while diving straight into the mozzarella sticks. She asks him if he remembers trying to find something to make his feelings go away. "That is what I do with food nowadays," she continues. "No, that is what you have done with food your entire life," corrects Justin Stroud. The web star is then reminded by him of what Dr. Fez mentioned to her regarding her eating disorder. Her doctor recommended that she follow a sensible eating plan and see a therapist to help her separate food from her feelings. She ignores Justin's advice, though, and tells him she still has a lot of emotions to process. He isn't prepared to quit. Thus, he makes her a recommendation. Tell her to give his mother a call. He informs her that he believes hearing from another mother would be beneficial. She does not, however, agree with her husband's counsel. June's family crisis makes her feel inadequate. Justin Stroud is informed by June Shannon that she is unwilling to disclose all of her issues to his mother, or try wooing her. She claims that she finds it difficult to tell his mother that she is a reject, or acknowledge that she doesn't get along with her daughters. In an attempt to console his wife, he tells her that his mother has had issues of a similar nature in their family and gives her the assurance that he believes his mother may be able to provide some insight. She disagrees with him, though. Ultimately, these are her children, she informs him. She also doesn't feel comfortable bringing her family's issues to his mother. That's what family is for, he tells her. She may introduce herself by saying, "Hey, I'm sorry I lied to you," he continues. June Shannon is told by Justin Stroud that he wants her to tell his mother the truth about the recent lies she has been telling. He believes that they will never have the kind of relationship he needs or wants with the Eat Mama June family crisis actress until she is able to accomplish that. The Shannon family had seen more than their fair share of ups and downs. The latest season of Mama June family crisis continued to capture their tumultuous journey. While the previous year had brought a semblance of stability, the specter of addiction still loomed large over Mama June's life. Her battle with substance abuse had nearly destroyed her family, and despite a year of sobriety, the fear of relapse was ever present. Justin Stroud had become a pivotal figure in June's recovery. He was not just her partner, but also her anchor in a sea of uncertainty. His unwavering support and understanding had been crucial in helping June stay sober. But as any recovering addict knows, the path to recovery is fraught with challenges. Justin worried constantly about the possibility of June relapsing, especially as new stressors and old triggers began to resurface. As the new season of Mama June family crisis unfolded, viewers saw Justin growing increasingly anxious. June had been doing well, attending her meetings, staying connected with her sponsor. She started missing meetings occasionally, citing fatigue or other commitments. Her mood swings became more pronounced, and she seemed restless and irritable, even when surrounded by her family. Justin's alarm bells were ringing, but he struggled with how to address his concerns without pushing June away. One evening, after a particularly tense day, Justin found June sitting alone on the porch, staring into the distance. He approached her cautiously, knowing that the wrong words could trigger a defensive reaction. "June," he began gently, "I've noticed you've been a bit off lately. Is everything okay?" June sighed, her eyes reflecting a mix of frustration and weariness. "I'm fine, Justin. Just tired. It's been a lot, you know." Justin nodded, choosing his words carefully. "I know it's hard. I just want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You've come so far, and I'm here to help you in any way I can." June managed a weak smile. "I know, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to handle things the best I can." Despite June's reassurances, Justin couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. The stress of their day-to-day lives seemed to be taking a toll on her, and he worried that the pressure might drive her back to old habits. One particularly stressful day, the family faced a crisis when Alana got into a heated argument with June over her schoolwork. The tension in the house was palpable, and it reminded Justin of the turbulent times they had worked so hard to move past. Later that evening, Justin found June in the kitchen, furiously scrubbing the countertops. He recognized the signs. This obsessive behavior was a coping mechanism she had used in the past to distract herself from cravings. "June, what's going on?" he asked, his voice filled with concern. She stopped scrubbing and turned to face him, her eyes filled with unshed tears. "I'm trying, Justin. I really am. But it's so hard sometimes. I feel like I'm failing everyone." Justin moved closer, placing a comforting hand on her shoulder. "You're not failing, June. You're human, and it's okay to struggle. But you need to talk to someone, maybe your sponsor or a therapist. Bottling it up won't help." June nodded, wiping her eyes. "You're right. I'll call my sponsor tomorrow. I just don't want to let everyone down." "You're not letting anyone down by asking for help," Justin said softly. "We all want to see you succeed, and that means supporting you through the tough times too." True to her word, June reached out to her sponsor the next day and scheduled an emergency session with her therapist. The discussions were intense, but they helped her gain perspective on her feelings and identify the triggers that were causing her anxiety. Justin continued to be a steadfast support, but he knew that professional help was essential in navigating the complexities of addiction. He also made it a point to educate himself further about addiction and recovery, attending support group meetings for families of addicts to better understand how he could help June. During one such meeting, Justin met other family members who shared their own experiences and coping strategies. It was a relief to know he wasn't alone, and the advice he received proved invaluable. "Remember," one member advised, "it's not about fixing them. It's about being there, understanding and supporting their journey without enabling harmful behavior." Meanwhile, the rest of the Shannon family was also doing their part to support June. Alana and Lauren had grown closer, understanding that their bond as sisters was crucial in weathering the family's challenges. They were careful not to add to June's stress, but they also made it clear that they were there for her. Lauren, who had taken on a motherly role for Alana during June's darkest days, found herself juggling the responsibilities of her own family while supporting her mother's recovery. She had a frank discussion with Justin about their concerns and how they could work together to help June. "We need to create a stable environment," Lauren said. "Stress is a big trigger for Mom, and we all need to be mindful of that. But we also need to make sure she knows she's not alone in this." Justin agreed, appreciating Lauren's insight. They devised a plan to keep June engaged and supported, including family activities that would provide positive distractions and reinforce their bond. Despite their best efforts, the stress continued to mount, and June had a close call with relapse. One night, after an emotionally draining day, she found herself standing in front of a liquor store. The temptation was overwhelming, the familiar call of numbing her pain almost too strong to resist. But as she stood there, Justin's words echoed in her mind. "You're not failing by asking for help. With trembling hands, she pulled out her phone and called him.